No, it's
like a snake.
I'm sure that's the noise snakes make. Hey guys, it's Molly here again for another video, and I am so excited about today's video. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm just too excited. I need to calm down. Breathe. You guys know a girl loves to shop. You know, you see all of these stores like Boohoo, Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, on and on and on, all these online stores, and I'm like, oh, it sounds like they have such cute stuff, but for me, as a blind girl, you guys know, and if you don't know, you should go watch the video. I'll link it below, how I shop as a blind girl. I shop with my hands. Everything is by feel, and then once I've picked pieces that I like, the shape and the texture and the fabric and all that stuff, I ask my mom, my eyes, what color it is, what pattern it is, and so on and so forth. Online shopping, I can't do any of that. So I was kind of like, I've never really been an online shopper. It's just not my thing. So I thought I would challenge myself for this video to, as a blind girl, go online shopping without any help. That means I can't feel anything behind my computer screen, of course, and I did not have my mom or anybody sighted sit with me while I perused the websites and ordered from Boohoo and Missguided. Battle of the brands taken to the next level. I went off of key search words. That was like my biggest thing. I did a lot of the search bar on their websites. I just searched velvet, coordinating set, plaid skirt. From there, I used the names of the products and then the descriptions of the products to help me narrow down which one to buy. It was a process. I spent many hours online shopping, and it was very frustrating because the websites weren't necessarily all that accessible to my screen reader. Linked below how I use a computer as a blind person. I tried to order from Fashion Nova and from Pretty Little Thing. Both failed me. But if you do like this style of video, I can always do it again with other brands. So comment down below if you do enjoy this kind of idea. Let me know what other online only retailers you want to see me buy from next. And I want them to be online only. I don't want them to have stores I can actually walk into. Without further ado, let's start with Misguided, who I have to say, their customer service was on point. I couldn't figure out how to put the coupon code. They had 40% off using a coupon code SCORE. I don't know if that's still going or not when this goes up. I couldn't find when I was checking out where to put the coupon code. So after I checked out, I used their customer service chat and I told them that I was blind and I couldn't find where to put it. So they refunded me the amount I would have saved on my order. Item number 1. Now they called this the Strappy scuba dress, something like that when I read the details. I would say it is not a scuba material at all. It is stretchy, but it's not like a scuba material. When it said strappy, to me, I assumed it had like lots of straps. Like it had like crisscrossing straps down the back or like across the chest. It just has 2 straps. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I believe it's a nice baby pink. I will also say A+ to both of these brands for having a petites section. And every single thing in both of my orders, I ordered from the petite section. I'm 4'10" and a half. Both petite sections, I believe, were 5'3" or 5'2" and under. So I'm definitely within the range. And it's really hard to find clothes as a petite girl, so I'm excited to see how these things work out. Let's try this on and see how it goes. So we have the dress on.
I haven't seen it yet, by the way.
There's certain things that as a sighted person you would see when online shopping that I did not. Such as this neckline, which is extreme. It's very extreme. It's just, I feel like I'm simultaneously spilling out of it while being flattened like a sports bra. It's very interesting because this material is like so stretchy. It's like completely flattening my chest because it's like a thick material. And then I'm like spilling out what I do have, the very little I have, is like spilling out of this ridiculously wide plunging neckline that I can't even like pull up. Like and then the straps are too long.
And you can't adjust them.
And you can't adjust them.
Oh yeah, there's no adjustment. Ooh, yes.
So this is a no. What I will say is without the neckline issue, I could have just tightened the straps. Like it would just take a cinch and pull, which would be easy. And the rest of it's cute. The length is good, which is so hard for me to find as a petite girl. We have to get my dresses hemmed constantly. I will say I did struggle a lot with sizing. I'll give you my measurements just for reference. I'm a 30, 26, 36. So 30 around the bust, 26 around the waist, and my hips are 36. So like, you know, it's a bit of a weird ratio, very petite here, and then goes to, you know, like a bit of a curve. I was looking at the size charts, and I was between, like, I'm a 0 on top, and it said a 2 on the bottom, which to me didn't make sense because I often wear a 4 on the bottom. So I ordered all of the dresses and tops from Misguided in a 0. So this is a 0. And I ordered which definitely is the right size. I couldn't have gone to a 2 in this. And I ordered all of the bottoms in a 4, even though it said I'm a 2. So keep that in mind as we go to the next item. Okay, so number 1 didn't go well, and honestly, I feel not positive for number 2 either. So again, just like with this dress, which I've thrown this over for modesty's sake, there's certain things I would have seen when online shopping. This is a t-shirt dress. I can't remember what color they said it was, but it was some like oatmeal, cream, light brown, stone. I think it was called stone maybe. It's a t-shirt dress, which I ordered because I love t-shirt dresses, but I always struggle to find t-shirt dresses that are flattering on my short frame. That's a wide neckline. I feel like this is gonna be a trend. So let's just try this on. This feels unflattering. I don't know whose body shape this is made for. It just called it a t-shirt dress. This is not a t-shirt dress, my friends. This is like weird, like, I'm gonna put the picture up here of the model in this because I just don't.
Yeah, it's not tight in the right places.
It's not tight in the right places. By the way, the voices you're hearing giving me my commentary are my mom, of course, Mama B, and Mesa, who I think you guys have met before in some videos, but she has joined the team, so you guys are going to be seeing a whole lot more of her in my life, which is so exciting. I can tell you both items so far I would not have bought if I felt them in store, which is the frustration of online shopping as a blind woman and the reason I don't usually online shop. So my camera died that I was like sitting on my tripod while talking from the couch, so we're on the phone again. This next item is the item I was most excited about. It's this zippy faux suede mauve skirt, mini skirt. It does feel very mini. I ordered a 4, and I can tell you if I had ordered a 2, which is what the website said my size would be in bottoms, I don't think it would have fit. So let's go try this baby on. Please be cute, please be cute. I need a cute one. So this top I just threw on, but this is.
It looks really nice, actually. Yeah, that's super cute.
It is cute. It's cute.
Mesa thinks it's cuter than my mom, I can tell.
No, I like it. I do like it. It's a really nice fit.
This feels the highest quality of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And it looks good.
I really like this. Although, as I said, if I had ordered a 2 like they told me on the website, no bueno. Mm-mm. Okay, next piece.
Fabulous.
This I also have high hopes for, and it's really funny, because, Mom, it's shockingly identical
Oh, that's so pretty.
to the black one I own. Some nude heels.
That's really pretty.
With the skirt.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's a
It's
good
really,
outfit.
really nice.
Okay, but we just have to talk about this shirt. So, full zip up the back on both, right? We've got this edging,
It's
exact same. And then we've got
It
this.
is identical.
It's identical! But I'm glad I got it in white because I was considering getting it in black. And then I would have been embarrassed because I would have just bought the same shirt. I really like it. We're going uphill. I'll try my shoes next. I got this pair of nude block heels from Misguided in a size 5, which is my foot size, which, again, both Boohoo and Misguided had size 5, which is a very hard shoe size. Very hard shoe size. So I'm excited. Let's try these. Okay, ignore the like bad toenails. These are the shoes. They're, I'd say like slightly big for a size 5. They fit more, I'd say like a size 5.5. They're doable for like a pair of shoes that was $30 plus 40% off. And I feel like as an outfit whole, like I would wear this to an event or to a date or to dinner. Like, I feel kind of cute.
Definitely date night.
If I ever went on a date. Okay, let's move on. So this was super cheap. Literally $12 plus 40% off. So I was like, throw it in the cart, you know, that's how they get you. But it's just like a long sleeve. They called it roll neck because they're British, but it's like a mock neck, I'd say. Not even a mock neck, really. You can't go wrong, I think. So let's try it. All right.
Ooh.
I mean,
That's
Wow.
you know, like it's just basic. Like
yeah,
you can't really go wrong. Yeah, it fits well. This is a 0.
I like that.
$12 for 40% off. This is a win. It's comfortable. It's soft. I'm happy.
Very cute.
All right, this next one is a bit of a wild card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really into snake print and leopard print, and they're really in right now. I'm also really into 2-piece sets. So I got this, which is a 0, but seems awfully big, especially considering it's a 0 from the petites section. These, like flared leg pants, which seem long, very long for a petite section, knowing us girls got short legs shopping in that section, they seem like they are completely see-through. Do you see my face? Can you see my hand?
Oh, weird. I couldn't see your face, but I can see your hand.
These are the cheapest things I felt from Misguided, and they weren't by any means the cheapest. Like, these were probably one of the more expensive items I bought from Misguided. Like, so sheer, so thin, so cheaply made. Like, the band isn't even sewn in properly. I think before even trying it on, this is gonna be a big no, but let's give it a shot.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, actually.
You know what? The top fits better than I thought. It's weird though, because it's like tight on my arm, but then like
Loose, not
loose,
fitted.
not fitted on the body. So it's kind
Yeah.
of, but like I would wear it with like black ripped up jeans and stuff. I think the
I
top,
think it's nice.
I think the top is cute.
It's weird. I think they're really cute, but not together.
The thing that's interesting to me is this is a coord set, like a coordinating set, but there's such different materials. Like this is just like a jersey knit t-shirt material that you'd find any other t-shirt to be. And these are like a thin, slinky material.
Oh, it's like a snake.
I'm sure that's the noise snakes make. I would wear them separately. I would wear this t-shirt with like tucked into cute ripped up jeans. And I would wear these with stilettos and a black crop top. All right, final piece from Misguided. I judged this outfit harshly at first, but I feel like it ended up being a lot better than I expected it to. And I'm hoping it's the same with this. Again, I went a bit rogue with this choice. It's a turquoise lace bodysuit. I was going for that lingerie with your jeans look. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh. Yeah, it's actually,
That's super cute.
yeah.
Yeah? It's kind of meant to be that lingerie look, but it's not lingerie, it's a bodysuit. Like it's made to be worn as clothes. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought this was definitely a wild card, and I thought this was going to be embarrassing. And it would have had the same problem with the straps, but they have a little tightener thing. I will say, like, this feels cheap, you know? But like to wear it once or twice for the price it was, to get that like lingerie outside look that's been trendy for the past year or two. Like, you know, you can get the look. So, all right.
Oh, color.
You know what, Misguided? We started out real weak with those first 2. But the last 7 worked well. So, boohoo. Coming for you. All right. Totally different day. It's like a week later. That was filmed when I was 24. This is filmed when I'm 25. Still look like I'm 19? Got it. I have all my Boohoo stuff to try. I'm not feeling hopeful for Boohoo. Part of me is like, people love Boohoo and Misguided and Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Thing and all these stores. Like, did I just order bad stuff? Because to me, just right off the bat, like feeling the quality of the pieces I ordered from Boohoo, they feel cheap. It was 60% off the whole website, and it feels it. You know, like in no way should you ever pay full price for these, because at least what I ordered. All of this, like Misguided, is from the petite section. That I will say is a huge plus. This is a turtleneck tank top in the color Stone. I imagined it was just gonna be cotton, because obviously like I couldn't see that it was like ribbed. It didn't describe it as ribbed. I don't know if this makes sense. This feels like a material that isn't actually naturally ribbed. It's like they printed it to be ribbed. And then I got this skirt in stone, so I'm assuming it'll make a cute outfit. That was like the plan because they're both called the color stone. And this is like not lined, thin sheet of material. Like, I'm just gonna try it on and stop. I'm gonna stop. This was 80 cents and it's a velvet scrunchie, and I used the search word velvet to find it, and this was a win. I wear this 80-cent velvet scrunchie a lot. So far, this was a big seller from Boohoo. All right, let's try this on.
Oh.
I also threw on these boots that I bought up on Boohoo. I was gonna show you them later, but then I was like, they'll go cute with this outfit. I really like these boots. I've worn them. They're super comfortable. I struggle to find like knee-high boots because of my height, because I'm so petite. But these ones, they work, they're comfortable. They were so cheap, with 60% off. They came to like 25 bucks. Do they feel cheap? Heck yes. I'm a fan of these boots. The top, I'd wear it. You know? The skirt feels unflattering. Because here, it's puckering.
Yeah.
Like where the stitching, so I think the outfit in theory is super cute. And I think I could probably get a well-positioned Instagram photo out of it. You know what I mean? That's my opinion on outfit number 1. Let me go grab something else. What Mesa and my mom were just pointing out is that it's also so thin you can see my bra underneath. And I am wearing a fully nude bra. So really, I feel like you shouldn't be able to see the lines of my bra, but because it's so cheap and thin, you can. I feel like I'm not trying to be a downer, and if you love shopping at Boohoo or Misguided, like, and you found good pieces that work for you, that's awesome, keep doing it. But for me, I'm just not having good luck. Like, it's not the quality level that I usually look for in my clothes. And I've found that I can go shopping in person at inexpensive stores or even more expensive stores, but when they're having a good sale, and get stuff for the same price range that's much higher quality. So this is the same material as this, which again, I did not know because it's a completely different top, so I did not realize, but it is also a turtleneck. It's long sleeved with almost these bizarre, see this? Like, it's like a long, thin cuff, but then, and it's cropped. And then this dress, which also feels like the same material as the skirt. In fact, I think this skirt came in a dress and this dress came in a skirt. So I think like it's essentially the same, but in dress form and in a red color. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I think if you are into fashion and you're trying to do like a fashion Instagram where you're posting all the time, different fashion photos, these websites are good because they have a lot of options. They're trendy, they're inexpensive, but if you're the everyday woman who's into fashion but you're on a budget, there's better options. To me, even if it looks cute at first glance or it looked cute in a photo, it doesn't feel like good quality. And it doesn't feel like it fits me as beautifully as pieces that I go into a store and try on, which is part of like online shopping in general, no matter where you're shopping from. But that's just kind of my consensus so far. So I would say so far, definitely Misguided quality-wise is much nicer. That's what I'm feeling so far. I'm gonna go change.
Oh.
So same top as the black one, but in white, which I'm guessing you can see through.
Yes.
Yeah, do with that information what you will. And then these, I bought them because they sounded like a pair of pants I have from Topshop. They might be in theory, but in execution, it's very different. Again, they just feel cheap. I think I'm disappointed because for so many years I've heard other YouTubers and Instagrammers talk about these brands and like how much they love them and do all these hauls from them. So I was like excited to finally try it for this video, and now I'm like, what is the hype? I feel like I'm being like a downer and I want to be so optimistic because I'm one of those people who always tries to find the positive, but I just don't want to recommend this and then see any of my followers waste their money. And again, like maybe I just ordered the wrong pieces. If you guys have ordered from Boohoo and enjoyed it, like comment down below, let me know your experiences. Let me know your experiences with Misguided. So the last thing I got from Boohoo, which I won't bother trying on, but they are these snake print boots. They have this like O-ring details, zip up the back. They're a good heel height, size 5, which I really appreciate because size 5 is very hard to find. These were $20 with the sale. Yes, they feel cheap. The zipper doesn't go up and down very smoothly, like kind of gotta fight with it a little bit, but I would wear these. I would purchase them. I would recommend them for a fashion boot that's like, you know, debatable as to the longevity of this kind of style and print and trend. I think these are worth it. So A+ to both pairs of shoes. They're like wearable. I don't think anybody would be like, oh my God, I can't believe she has those cheap boots on her feet. I do strongly feel like, especially when it comes to somewhere like Boohoo, there's so many better options in real life. And part of this might just be because I'm blind. For me, the material of my clothes means a lot more than it might to some sighted people. If I had felt any of the Boohoo clothing in store, I would not have bought it. For Misguided, I would have bought multiple pieces that I ended up with. I give Misguided like a solid B+. And probably if I had a sighted person describing some of the garments that I purchased to me, and I wouldn't have bought them, then I would have given them like an even higher grade. Boohoo, personally, I give them like a C. Like it was not a situation for me, but I'll keep the scrunchie. Probably just donate them and hopefully they will find a home where somebody can use them and wear them and it does fit and it does look good and they do like it. So there we have it. That's my review of these two stores and my experience shopping online as a blind girl with no help. If you guys want to see me do this again, I would be totally down because at the end of the day, did I get clothes that I love? Some yes, some no, but it was a really fun experience. And there's so many more super hyped online clothing brands that you hear about all the time that, I don't know, I want to try. I'd be happy to review. I feel like my fingers are a little more in tune with fabrics and styles than maybe some sighted people are. So that could be fun. Let me know, just comment down below if you want to see me do more videos like this and what stores you would want to see me test out and blind shop from next. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being in the Killer Bee fam, and I'll see you next time.